Hello, folks. What is up? NYKia31 here, bringing you a Madden 16 MUT Salary Cap game, and I will be going over and showing you gameplay with a budget run and shoot offense squad. This team, I went on a 5 game rip with this squad, but it was a very difficult team to play with, and you're going to be seeing why, because eventually you're going to run into somebody who's smart enough not to leave those spec catch monsters, Malcolm Floyd and Kelvin Benjamin, one on one the outside, and it really leaves just basically Keenan Allen, who's a great value at his salary cap number with that 83 overall card with 95 route running, and same thing with Edelman. It really leaves us only those two guys who can get open, so that can make things tough against a guy who knows what he's doing. The Carson Palmer card is the lowest I'm going to feel comfortable going with at quarterback. You can get by. The thing is with the lower rated quarterback cards, as long as you're keeping your passes simple, you can survive. But eventually you're going to run into a situation where you have to throw a lead pass, a position modified high pass, low pass, touch pass, or lead pass plus precision modified pass, and that's when those cheap quarterbacks just screw you. They can't make those throws. So Carson Palmer here is the lowest I feel comfortable going with, and the offensive line. I like keeping my offensive line decent to good because everyone tanks their defensive line. So I figure if I have a good offensive line, the better it is for me as far as time to throw the football. And that draw play right there demonstrates why I cannot wait for Madden 17. There's 4 guys in the tackle box, and my motion draw gets blown up. And that INT right there let me know that I was going to be in some trouble. I thought I had the right play called, but Tyrann Mathieu actually came off of his man to pick that off. So this could be a grind. The cheap receivers and the cheap quarterback and the 77 Todd Gurley card, which isn't that bad actually, allows me to load up on the secondary, which you have to have in this game. And I have some budget guys along the defensive line. You see Tank Carradine there, excellent value for his pass rush move at 93 and block shed at 85-ish. Senderet Marks, 93. Pass rush move. Danny Shelton, block shed in the 90s, strength in the 90s. And I have Anthony Barr drop down to defensive end. So getting those good value guys allows you to, bulk up on the back end and with your linebackers. So anyway, I'm down, and I figure I gotta get him out of this quarters 2-man under. What he does, he comes out in quarters 3 deep and audibles down to quarters 2-man under. So I gotta run him out of it. I have a better offensive line than he does as far as, front seven folks. He's going between the 2-man under and the cover 4. So we're rubbing Keenan Allen and Edelman off of each other when I find them in man coverage, run some play action. There's Keenan Allen again. He's going to get open. 95 route running is going to get it done. I'm just trying to get him out of this. The draw didn't work, so it's time for under center inside zone and 0-1 trap. So now I have him in a 4 defensive line, and that's where I want to take shots for the football, but I can't get him out of a defense that doesn't leave Benjamin and Floyd one-on-one for spec catch opportunity. Again, running the football. I'm going to force him to have to stop that run. And I finally get him in a one-on-one coverage and 97 spec catch. Malcolm Floyd goes up and gets it. So that's going to be the key to this game. Running him out of that soft box and then taking my shots when he gives them to me. Offensively, I don't think he has that much. He has a typical play action shot, 4 verts, inside zone, type of game plan. And he got a touchdown off a fluky play, off a turnover, and some fluke stuff. So I don't think I have a whole heck of a lot to worry about. I just got to worry about not turning the ball over. So I go to this switch circle out combo, and the back actually gets open, which I didn't anticipate happening. I threw to the wrong guy. That circle route breaks later downfield, so it gets open versus man late, and I kind of rush things. So here we go. He wants to roll out. I'm spying, spying, spying. He gives it right back. So I want to get some points here going into the half. But I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to run the ball. He's got Steve Atwater back there and Ronnie Lott in there. So, geez. So he really had to have tanked his defensive line, backers, and offensive line to have, this stacked of a defensive secondary. And it's showing because I'm just slicing through his defensive line and backers whenever I decide to run the football. So I'm up 10-7. Here comes the fullback dive. So we're going to have fullback dive, toss, play action, shot patrol going on. I don't know how he gets out of this, but he breaks that. So that's not good. All the stuff you've seen 5 million times. I bring in linebackers, I shoot the A-gap with one linebacker on a blitz, and the fullback dive still gets 8 yards. Jeez. You stuff an inside zone there. Every now and then you get sensible inside zone defense. We always like when that happens. He throws the ball right to the spying Anthony Barr. I like to do a lot of good things with him as far as having him either rush, contain, or spy. He's very valuable in that regard. So 10-10 game. And that is where the receiver spacing and the receiver procedural awareness needs work. The receiver should never, ever, ever be bumping into a defensive lineman under any circumstances. So now I've got him back into one-on-one coverages outside. Hit the curl off man. So basically it's a game of 3-man defensive line, I run. 4-man defensive line, I pass. It's that simple. Rock, paper, scissors. He's in the 4-6 again. I want to throw it. Let Edelman work underneath. Since we can't set audibles, I have to hot route more than I would normally do. I catch him in a show blitz under smoke. He had to have thought I was running inside zone there, so I hit him down the seams. So 17-10, fullback dive. We stuff that. Unless I screw up here, he's not going to get a big play. Play action shot. Wash, rinse, repeat. 3rd and 9. We got our purples are playing over the top. We have our contains. Here comes Tank Carradine. 4th and 9, same thing. Tank Carradine again. So you see what happens when you're playing these tanked offensive lines and you have, good value players that can get off of blocks and do pass rush moves as good as some of the higher ranked players or higher rated players. But now here I just want a 2-possession lead, which I'll get as I kick the field goal, and that'll end the game. He's going to quit out after this. So, yeah, not easy, but it is doable. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.